A drawing competition in Turkey called China in My Dreams, which began on May 3 and is set to end on June 13, has recently drawn a great deal of criticism, particularly given that it comes on the heels of determinations by the US, Canadian, Dutch, and British governments that China is carrying out genocide against the Uyghurs. Many politicians, intellectuals, NGOs, and members of the general public headed by former Turkish Prime Minister and current president of the Future Party, Ahmet Davutoğlu, have been distributing drawings by high school students who entered the competition. Davutoğlu recently tweeted a drawing by a young student named Faruk Nazmi, who had decided to enter the competition. The picture depicted a young girl saluting the blue star and crescent East Turkestan flag. He wrote, "The Ministry of National Education is holding a drawing competition. We dream of East Turkestan. Dear young people, draw pictures of your brethren in the homeland being saved from the oppression and send them into the competition." Seljuk Özdağ, vice president of the Future Party, shared the following on Twitter. Dear Minister of Education, Mr. Ziya Seljuk, you are holding the China in My Dreams drawing competition. Will you ask the Chinese ambassador in Turkey about this issue in this drawing and then share his answers with the Turkish people? Let's see what a scholar and a politician you are. Along with the writing, he shared a drawing depicting a young girl holding up the sign that said, "Where are my relatives?" On social media, other critics of the competition have shared other drawings, including one of Xi Jinping surrounded by Uyghurs' skulls, and another that shows a man dressed in clothing made of the PRC flag putting his hand over a Uyghur's mouth, expressing the idea that Uyghurs have no freedom of speech. Yet other social media users have shared drawings on various themes. Uyghurs hanged by noose made from China's flag, Uyghurs who were killed by a sword while China and Turkey carried on their friendship, and the Chinese state representatives demolishing mosques, imprisoning Uyghurs. A drawing by a girl named Aisha Zaki depicts Chinese police imprisoning Uyghurs, hanging them from trees, while other images depict Chinese language slogans, including "Let's invade and assimilate Uyghurs in every way possible." The Turkish Writers' Union issued a statement calling on the Turkish Ministry of Education to immediately cancel the competition. The statement read, "It's unacceptable that the Ministry of National Education would put out a special announcement about this China in My Dreams drawing competition under the current situation. It's impossible to explain why Turkey would be looking the other way, holding such competition today, when some governments have recognized the policy of repression in China carrying out against the Uyghur people as genocide. Today, when the entire world is rejecting what China is doing to the Uyghurs, when all Uyghurs whose religion, language, and culture are as the same as those of the Turks are facing China's oppression, what can one even draw in a drawing competition called China in My Dreams, other than tears and blood that are flowing? To repent is a virtue. The Ministry of National Education must immediately repent of this. If it does not, it will be written in Turkish history that they were complicit in China's repression of their brethren. The Chinese government and the Sinophiles in Turkey are rejecting claims of repression of Uyghurs. If there is no repression, why is China not letting international observers into the region?